Okay, it's recording. Sorry guys, I had technical difficulties yesterday because I wasn't recording everything I was supposed to record. And today, my other camera I brought won't stand up. Stinker. Okay. Thank you for being patient. How old are you guys?
I'm 7.
You're 7. Okay. And what grade are you in? Okay. Have you ever heard of a I see, I think, I wonder, or a see, think, wonder?
What is a sleeping?
It's just a process that we can use.
It's like I
Yep. And you're going to look at something, you're going to think about it, and then you can wonder about it. What does wonder mean?
Wonder means think about it and like what wonder means what you're thinking.
Yeah, like
What you wonder.
maybe question. Yeah, what you wonder. Good job, guys. I knew you would get it. Okay, and so we're not actually reading a book or anything. We're going to look at this image. And what have you guys been talking about this week?
Shadow.
Shadows. So I specifically chose this picture because of what's going on in this picture. So first we do the see. I'm going to ask you to look at this photo and see everything you can see.
It seems like there's another man behind it. It's behind it instead of in front of it. So the sun is facing in front of it.
Yeah, so okay, good point. So you're thinking about how the sun had to be in front of it to make the shadow.
Because if the sun is on this side, it's going to shine this way. Don't be.
You guys are smart. What were you thinking about?
I think about since we can't see the armor, I think.
Wait, say it a little louder because those guys are yelling. Go ahead.
I was thinking that because we can't see the armor really good, and there's like a long thing sticking up, but
Yep.
actually it's short, and it's like sun down. And the sun is when in the morning, our shadows are huge.
Okay, the shadow will look different. So right now the shadow looks like that, but
In the afternoon or when the sun goes down, it's huge still, but when it's in the middle of the day, our shadow gets smaller.
so shadows change when the sun moves. I'm gonna write that down. Is there anything else you noticed?
Yes. Can bring it towards the
What? You guys can scooch a little closer. I'm sorry. It would be, if I had a smart board, I'd put it up there so you guys could see it better. But can you see it a little better now?
Yeah. Is it like a stuffed animal?
What do you think that is?
A cactus.
Okay. What's your name, buddy? I'm sorry, I forgot it.
Color.
Okay. You say it's a cactus.
It looks like over here. It looks like it has 2 eyes and it has like a bow.
So it looks like it has a face. You can see a face. I think I see a face too. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I see.
What's special about the shadow?
Because the shadow looks like it's a person.
The shadow looks like a person.
But it's because it's hitting this way. It's behind
Yeah.
it.
Does the shadow look exactly like the cactus?
No.
So the shadow looks like a person.
Why does it have? Why is it?
I can see that. It's like guys. It has.
Why does it
I
have
can see
2
that.
arms and then this one just has 1?
It's sometimes cactuses will grow in funny shapes. This one is. Sometimes they look like you would normally think a cactus would look. This one happened to grow into a really funny shape, and what I noticed was it didn't just grow in a funny shape. Can you guys? But sit back down for a second. It didn't just grow into a funny shape. It made a funny shadow. So that I thought that made this picture special in more than one way. But you're right. The face makes it interesting too. So those are
I
three really good.
I said the face.
Yeah, the face, the shadow looks like a person, and it's got a funny shape. So those are some things that we think. Remember I said we're doing a see, think, wonder. So you guys were telling me from science that shadows change.
It's kind of sitting on a tree branch.
I think that's the base of the cactus. It just looks more woody, kind of barky, doesn't it? That's a good thing to notice.
I feel like it's dying.
I didn't notice that the bottom of it really does look kind of woody, like it's a tree. But I think it's all part of the cactus.
No, I don't think, because when I watched YouTube, they went out there and they saw like cactuses, like this one, like this kind of, like one was like this and one was like this, and one had like a kind of necklace right here or something.
A cactus?
And
Yeah.
one was like this.
Just like you've seen pictures of funny looking trees shape, right?
Yeah.
Cactus can grow into
like-
funny shapes
Like
too.
this, like this. Like
Maybe
they would
have
have
it
two things growing out here.
I wish I
They
could
would have
Maybe there's like a
something
tree
growing
stump
out
behind
here.
it.
make that stay better. Oh my goodness.
That's creepy.
Sorry about my technical difficulties, guys.
Mm.
It's hard to record this when we're sitting out in the hallway. Would you push this one just a little? But I want to push it back so we can see everyone in the... There we go.
No, wait. Maybe we could do like that and we can go like
You guys are good problem solvers. Thank you for your help. Okay, so my little problem solvers. Where do you see things like that growing in Iowa?
No, because it's
Okay.
not hot enough.
Yeah, why? Do you know anything about cactus?
Yes.
Cacti?
They only can be in somewhere like a desert.
Yeah,
And
so
they
they're
don't take
desert
much
plants.
water.
They
Yep.
don't take too much water.
They hold on,
they
when they get
grow
water,
by
they hold on to
themselves.
it. You guys are so smart. So a cactus is a desert plant. You guys have already told me so much about this photo.
Yeah, because we're cactus.
Yeah, and what I want us to do now is we did the C, we looked at the picture, we thought about it.
Cactuses have juice.
Now I want us to wonder. Remember you told me what does it mean when we wonder?
It's
You think about it.
You not just think about it, but what
you imagine about it.
you might imagine things, you might ask questions. You kind of think about possibilities, think about things we haven't talked about yet, or things that it could be something that just you're curious about now that you've seen this photo. Maybe you want to learn more about cactus and the funny shapes that they grow in, or what?
Actually,
You don't wonder about that? Well, that's fine. You can tell me what you wonder
it's
about.
blacking out.
It's okay. Okay. What do you wonder about this picture? What would it make you wonder about?
I see that this sky is down more, and when the sky's up more, it looks like it's tall, but when it's like, it looks like a little
Okay.
baby trying to walk.
So what will it look like when the sun moves?
Yeah.
It will
Is
probably
that-
look
if
like
it
it
shines
doesn't have a
this way-
shadow.
If it
Yeah.
shines this way,
Will the shadow look different when the sun moves?
yes, because it'll be on the ground and it.
Okay, I'm
and
writing
it'll
down
be
your
like
question.
that.
The shadow will be, when it's night, you won't see the shadow because it's going to be dark.
Okay, so I need my question mark. What will it look like when the sun moves? I mean, right now it looks like the shadow actually looks like a person waving. But she's wondering about what will it look like when the sun moves? Well,
What would it look like when it's winter and you don't have a shadow?
on a day when there's not enough sun to make a shadow?
Yeah.
Fortunately, the desert's a little sunnier than Iowa, but there's still going to be days where you might not have enough sun to make a shadow. Go ahead, sweetie. You have a question or a wonder?
My name's
Sorry.
so when I'm like running around when I was staying with my mommy and daddy, we were just going around, like looking at the your glasses.
I know. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
And
There's too many weird things
when I
going on
look
here.
at the sun, I kind of see a shadow at me just dancing, and I hear the dress.
Oh, so you saw the sun making it, like your dress made it look like you were dancing?
Like this.
So you were looking at your shadow when it was dancing. What does it make you wonder about?
It makes me wonder if that's how shadows move. Do they move with me?
Okay.
Or do they just act like me?
Okay, so how do shadows move? Are they just
No, I know how shadows move. The
Like-
sun, they have the movement because if you're covering the sun, it can follow you.
Okay.
It follows you.
Well, you can still do some. I bet when you guys come back from spring break and you actually get to do some science.
Something's blocking the sun,
You guys were gonna do an experiment, so you might be looking at how shadows move throughout the day.
And whichever way the sun is facing, then that will be where your shadow is. But if it's going towards this way, then our shadow will be in front.
That's when you do
This
science,
way.
that's a hypothesis you're saying. From what I know, I think that as the sun moves, that shadow is gonna look different and move. So
And if it's
I know
shining this way, then it'll be outside.
you guys were supposed to do that with your science experiment, were you? Okay, so is there something that this picture makes you wonder or question? I'm gonna let him go. Is there anything that this picture, do you get curious when you look at this picture?
The bottom, it doesn't look like the top.
Yeah, okay, that's a really good question. Because we already talked about that a little bit. Why does the bottom look more like a tree?
Maybe there's like a tiny tree behind it. Or
Yeah,
something.
so we would have to either read a book about cactuses, or how else could we find out?
Or maybe it's just like the roots, like part of the cactus.
How would we find out the answers to that question? Could we read a book about it, or
We could look inside of one.
yeah? Who else? Could a person be a resource to help us answer that question? Yeah, so we could ask
We
a
could
person.
plant one.
Yeah, a person who knows a lot about plants. We could read a book about it. We might find something on the internet about it. So thank you for going through this process. Hopefully we'll get a chance, or you guys will get a chance to answer some of your questions. Guys, hopefully you guys will get a chance. Do you think maybe you'll want to explore and answer some of the questions that we asked today? Especially, I think that one really makes me curious too. Why does it look like a tree at the bottom?
Because
Maybe the bark fell on it.
it's not a tree. If you go close up, here it looks like a tree, but
Yeah.
here it looks like
But if you read a book or look at pictures
Look,
online,
look it.
you might see more pictures so that you can see what the bottom of the cactus looks like. You might find out what kind of cactus that is. You might find out
it
why
looks like
it would have a funny.
it looks like there's a car right there.
Yeah, somebody's taking a picture from the car. You just noticed something else about this picture. High fives.
Where?
You guys are awesome
Let me
lookers.
look at it.
There's a little mirror. So whoever was taking this picture
It was out
was sitting in a car. She just noticed that. Yeah. I wish I could blow this picture up bigger for you guys, but you did great with the length that we have. So
Time to go in.
yes, it is. Thank you. I was just going to say that. We're gonna wrap up here.
Savannah, your chair.
This. I hope that this picture made you curious and made you wonder.
Goodbye.
Bye.